Wow, I love my fertilized garden. I love my fertilized lawn. Time to water everything.
Oh, that's copyrighted.
We don't have time for another intro. Let's just run it.
Yeah, it's fine. Hello Internet, welcome to Agricultural Theory,
where we hope you won't run off just like the problem of fertilizer in modern days.
Today, we will be talking about water pollution due to fertilizer runoff,
also known as eutrophication. What is eutrophication?
According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, eutrophication is the excess of nutrients in fertilizer leading to algal blooms, which harms the ecosystems in the water.
Take Eden's lawn, for example. He loves, and I mean he loves, his fertilizer to help his grass grow. However, he uses a bit too much fertilizer.
Hey, what the f***? You better keep my lawn out your mouth.
Anyways, due to the amount of fertilizer that he uses and the large amount of water he uses with his sprinklers, the nutrients end up going down the drain, into the sewers, past the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, out to sea where it causes these bad algal blooms.
An article titled Environmental Implications of Excess Fertilizer and Manure on Water Quality by North Dakota State University outlines how the growth and reproduction of microorganisms reduce the dissolved oxygen content of the water today. Without sufficient dissolved oxygen in surface water, fish and other aquatic species suffocate. Although we are only talking about Eden's lawn right now, it happens in many places.
Yeah, Eduardo, this is only happening in my beautiful, excellent, sexy lawn. But this is actually happening in North America and Western Europe due to the amounts of farming with fertilizer. But it's not happening in places like Africa, Asia, and Southern America due to the lack of fertilizer use, or at least the runoff of the fertilizer.
Take a look here. Eden, how much fertilizer do you put into your lawn every day?
Around 67 kilograms a day, 147 pounds of fertilizer for you freedom-loving folk.
Do you know what it leads to?
Leads to my crops growing faster.
And?
And more feed.
And?
Algal blooms. And when did this turn into an interview? Are we in a document?
There we go. These algal blooms have been happening for a long time. An expert on the topic, however, has come with us today. To join us in the interviews, meet Dr. E. Gadd, or Dr. Eduardo Gadd if you want to use his legal name.
Introducing Dr. E. Gadd.
Hey, glad to be here, my fellow Americans.
We understand that you've been studying ghosts and algal blooms, isn't that right? When did these events start to occur?
Yes, that is right. I've actually noticed an increase in ghost fish on the coasts where algal blooms occur. Well, considering that the first recorded major algal bloom was in the 17th century, as outlined by oldest recorded toxic algal bloom on the website Lake Scientist, I doubt we can say that it started then. In actuality, the algal blooms started becoming an issue in the late 1900s to early 2000s. It used to only affect a minimal number of countries, but it has evolved to affect most coastal countries and are very well threatened by it.
Honestly, I've heard this is getting worse. Is there any truth to that?
The NRDC reports that the EPA assumes the algal blooms are only ever going to get worse due to the fact that climate change is an ever-increasing issue. As climate change grows, so will the issue of algal blooms and eutrophication.
Honestly, I like to surf and go to beaches in general, so I don't want to deal with algal blooms. So, is there any possible solutions that could temporarily fix, hinder, reduce/limit the growth of these algal blooms?
There aren't ways to completely eradicate the issue, but similar to how Luigi prevents the issue by limiting how the ghosts affect the environment, algal blooms can be limited through reducing runoff and chemicals that are in the water supply. Speak of the devil, I have to go help the Italian plumber, and that is sucking up all the ghosts.
Well, thank you, Dr. E. Gadd. You're free to leave.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Can we give another round of applause?
Hey, what'd I miss?
Just Dr. E. Gadd. But as we finish this video, here are some things to remember.
Eutrophication is water pollution due to fertilizer runoff and the excess nutrients that follow suit.
It's bad because it affects ecosystem and actually causes some animals to die off.
So maybe, I guess, hypothetically and theoretically, I and we, as collective people, should use less fertilizer in our farms, our lawns, and gardens in an effort to reduce harmful algal blooms.
So, this is us signing out. But remember, this is just a theory.
An agricultural theory! Thanks for watching.